हेलो स्टूडेंट, वेलकम बैक टू फिजिक्स क्लासेस बाय मनोज श्रीवास्तव। आज हम करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के लेक्चर नंबर 8 को डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं। इस लेक्चर में बहुत ही बेसिक है रजिस्टर्स, कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेजिस्टेंसेस। क्लियर है, जो कि आपने 10th क्लास में पढ़ा हुआ है। बेसिकली रेजिस्टेंसेस आर कंबाइंड इन टू डिफरेंट वेज। फर्स्ट इट इज series combination of resistors or resistances, second one parallel combination of resistors और रेजिस्टेंस। क्लियर है, लेकिन इन कॉम्बिनेशंस को डिस्कस करने के लिए हमें इसमें ओम्स लॉ की रिक्वायरमेंट होगी। और वी नो दैट हियर, हम जानते हैं ओम्स लॉ का स्टेटमेंट जो हमने पहले डिस्कस किया होता है। अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस, एट कांस्टेंट टेम्परेचर द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस applied across the end of conductor is directly proportional to current flows through the circuit. That means at constant temperature potential difference V is equal to IR. क्लियर है? अगर आप इसको डिटेल्स में पढ़ना चाहते तो पिछले वीडियोस और पिछले लेक्चर को आप देख सकते हैं। ओके, नाउ अब हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं फर्स्ट सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रजिस्टर। ओके, in series combination of resistors, here resistors are connected, resistors are connected in end to end manner. Clear? Like this, suppose here three resistances, let R1, R2 and R3 are connected in series like this, end to end manner, with cell or battery with one way key, case key, and suppose the voltage of given battery is V. Clear? When key is closed, so current I flows through this circuit, and as we know that here only one path is given, so in this resistors current I remains constant or same current flows through each resistance. Clear? So second point here, you note, in series combination of resistors, I remains constant. I remains constant. And third point related to this, we know that when same current pass through it, then when current is passed through resistance, then some potential is dropped. Yeah, potential difference is developed across each resistor. Since the value of different resistors are different, therefore here potential difference will be different. So let potential difference across R1 is V1 and V1 equal to IR1, because potential difference according to Ohm's law V equal to IR1. Same potential difference across R2 is V2 equal to IR2, and potential difference across R3 is V3 equal to IR3. So third point, in series combination of resistors I remains constant, and second related to this third point, potential difference across each resistor is different. Clear? That is, V is inversely proportional to, V is directly proportional to R. Because I is constant, then V is equal to IR. So keep in mind, in series combination of resistors are connected in end-to-end manner. Current I remains constant, but potential difference across each resistor is different, and it is directly proportional to resistance. Clear? Now we have to find here resultant resistance of this series combination. Clear? Of given resistance. So the potential difference V1, V2 and V3, then net potential difference between A and B, between A and B, and it is equal to V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Let this is first equation. Clear? In this combination, since current I is constant, since I is constant, then by Ohm's law, potential difference across R1, and this is equal to V1 equal to IR1 and potential difference across R2, and this is V2 equal to IR2, and same potential difference across R3, and this is V3 equal to IR3. Clear? So put the value of V1, V2 and V3 in first equation. Clear? So we have V is equal to I R1 I R2 plus I R3. Clear? Let this is second equation. Now if this complete circuit be considered as equivalent circuit of net resistance Rs connected with same battery or cell with one way key, then I current flows through this. Clear? Then again by Ohm's law, V is equal to I Rs. Rs is the resultant resistance of given combination. So put the value V equal to IRS, and this is equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. I cancelled out. So resultant resistance Rs equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is net resistance of combination. Clear? If n resistors are connected, if n resistors are connected, then resultant resistance will be R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on up to Rn. Clear? So please note down. And one more thing, also if all resistors having the same value, then Rs equal to n times of R. This is net resistance of series combination of same resistors. Clear? Note down please. Now one question is given. We have to find the resultant resistance of given network. Clear? Second one, we have to find current through this circuit, and third we have to find here potential V1, potential difference V1 and potential difference V2 across 2 ohm and 3 ohm resistance. Clear? So as we know that here R1 is equal to 2 ohm and R2 equal to 3 ohm. So resultant of series combination is given R1 plus R2. Now you can put the value 2 plus 3. This is 5 ohm. Clear? First result. Second, we have to find current. So we know that by Ohm's law, I is equal to applied voltage upon net current, net resistance, R1 plus R2. V is given 10, net resistance 5, 5 to the 10, 2 amperes. And third part of this question, in this question we have to find the voltage across R1 and R2. So simple way में you can calculate V1 equal to I R1, and I it is 2, R1 it is equal to 2, that is 4 volt, and V2 is equal to I R2, and this is equal to 2 into 3, this is 6 volt. Now if you add V1 and V2, then it will be equal to 10 volt. Clear? So here it is simple question based on series combination. If in question I is not given, clear, and we have to find the voltage by using this circuit, then it can be obtained. It is condition, you note down, potential difference V1 equal to I R1, and as we know that I is equal to V upon R1 plus R2, without calculating I, can write I is equal to V upon R1 plus R2 into R1. So formula of V1 is equal to this, V1 equal to V means here 10, R1 here 2, and R1 plus R2, 2 plus 3, that is 10 into 2 upon 5, 5 to the 10, this is 4 volt. Again same result will be obtained. So if you want to find the potential difference without calculating the result current, then we can estimate potential difference by using V1 equal to V upon R1 plus R2 into R1, and same way V2 is equal to IR2, put the value of I, so V upon R1 plus R2 into R2. Now V 10, R1 R2 5, and R2 is equal to 3, so 5 to the 10, that is 6 volt. Clear? So this is another method by which we can calculate the potential difference across the given resistance without using the current. Clear? Hope so you understand. Please note down. Now I am going to discuss parallel combination of resistors. So let 3 resistors R1, R2 and R3 are connected in parallel between A and B, two terminals, with cell or battery here of V volt with 1 way key. Clear? So it is clear from this figure that when key is closed, then current I flows through this circuit. Clear? Now at point A there are three different paths. So at junction or point A, current divide in three different parts according to the resistance. Clear? So let current I1 flows through R1, I2 flows through R2 and I3 flows through R3. Clear? And since all the resistors connected between A and B, so potential difference V remaining same or constant across the end of each resistor. Clear? So in parallel combination, here you note potential difference across each resistance. V remains same. Clear? Potential difference between the ends of each resistor remains same. And second, current I change. And we know that V remains constant, so I is changed according to inverse ratio of resistance. That means high the value of resistance, smaller will be the current, and so on. Clear? So these 2 points you keep in mind in parallel combination. Clear? Now I am going to discuss the resultant resistance. So let I1, I2 and I3 be the current across R1, R2 and R3. Therefore net current I will be equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Let this is first equation. Clear? Since V remaining constant, therefore by Ohm's law, current in R1 resistance, and this is equal to I1 equal to V upon R1, with current in resistance R2, I2 equal to V upon R2, and current in resistance R3, and this is equal to I3 and I3 equal to V upon R3. Clear? Now if this circuit consider as equivalent circuit like this, Rp is the resultant resistance of parallel combination, and this is voltage source and this is key. So equivalent resistance Rp, and let current in this circuit is I. Potential difference V and key is K. Clear? So resultant resistance of this combination will be Rp. Clear? Now put here value of I1, I2 and I3 in first equation. So we have I is equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. This is second equation. Now if Rp with the resistance. Resultant resistance. Then by Ohm's law, I is equal to V upon Rp, and then put the value of I from second equation. So we have V upon R1, V upon R2, V upon R3. Now V you can take common, so value left 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. V cancelled out. So resultant resistance given by the reciprocal of individual resistance, reciprocal of sum of individual resistance, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Clear? This is the resultant resistance or reciprocal of resultant resistance of parallel combination of three resistors. Clear? If M resistors are connected in parallel. Clear? If M resistors are connected in parallel, then 1 upon Rp equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 by R2 and so on plus 1 upon Rn. This is the resultant resistance or reciprocal of resultant resistance of M resistors are connected in parallel. Suppose if the value of each resistance is same. Clear? If R1 equal to R2 equal to R3 and so on, each R equal to capital R, then 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 by R plus 1 by R and so on plus 1 by R, and this is equal to M upon R. That is resultant resistance of parallel combination Rp when value of each resistance are same will be equal to Rp equal to R upon M. Clear? Please note down. Now this is question in which three resistors R1 equal to 3 ohm, R2 equal to 3 ohm and R3 equal to 6 ohm are given. As shown in figure, we have to find net resistance of this combination, net current and potential difference across V1, R1, R2 and R3. Clear? So first I am going to find the resultant resistance. First resultant resistance of this. You can see from figure, it is clear. R2 and R3 are in parallel combination. Clear? So first calculate R23 equal to R2 into R3 upon R2 plus R3, that is 3 into 6 upon 3 plus 6, so 18 upon 9. Here R23 is 2 ohm. Now this resultant resistance R23 is connected in series. So 18 upon 9 into 2 is 16 ohm. 16 upon 9 is 24 ohm. 24 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 upon 9 with R1. So this is R1 equal to 3 ohm and R2 3 equal to 2 ohm. Now resultant resistance between A and B means R1, 2, 3. Here all three are in series, so R1, 2, 3 is equal to R1 plus R2, 3. That is 3 plus 2, it is equal to 5 ohm. Clear? So resultant resistance of this circuit is 5 ohm. Now second one we have to find current. And again by using Ohm's law, I is equal to V upon resultant resistance 1, 2, 3. V is given 10 volt, so 10 upon 5, that is 2 ampere. Clear? Here we have to find I1 and V1. Clear? So as we know that I1 equal to I and this is equal to 2 ampere, so V1 equal to I1 into R1, and I1 it is 2 ampere, R1 is 3, that is 6 volt. Now potential difference across R1 is 6 volt and current across R1 is 2 ampere. Now we are to find here potential difference V2. As in this figure you can see the same current flows, so voltage V2 and V3, because it is resultant of two resistance, so V2 and V3 will be same, and this is equal to I into R23. So V2 equal to V3 is equal to I is 2 and R23 means 2 ohm. This is 4 volt. So voltage V2 and V3, since these two resistors are in parallel, so V2 equal to V3 equal to 4 volt. Clear? Now in this question, third part, we have to find I2 and I3. So if voltage is given, it is 4 volt, then it is easy to find I2 is equal to V2 or V3 upon R2. So V2 it is 4 volt and R2 is 3. So 4 by 3 ampere. Current passes through 3 ohm resistance, and I3 is equal to same V3 and V3 upon R3. R3 is 6, so V3 is 4 and R3 is 6, so 4 by 6 ampere. Now add these two currents, so I2 plus I3, you can check 4 by 3 plus 4 by 6, that is, you take LCM, 6, 8 plus 4, and this is 12 by 6, that is 2 ampere. Clear? So the net current of this circuit is 2 ampere. Now it is clear. So note down please. Now one situation is given. Let two resistances R1 and R2 are connected in parallel and I current flows through it. We have to find I1 and I2 in this situation. Now to find the current in this situation, we know that I1 is equal to V upon R1. Clear? But V is not given, so you can put the value V is equal to I flows through this circuit and R resultant. Resultant R means R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. So put the value of V here, I upon R1 into R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. So R1 R1 cancelled out, means I1 equal to R2 upon R1 plus R2 into I. Now without using V, you can calculate I1 in this situation. In same way, I2 will be equal to R1 upon R1 plus R2 into I. Here the condition or formula by which we can estimate current in two different branches. Clear? In previous question, here it is given there are three resistances. This is 3 ohm, this is 6 ohm and this is 3 ohm, and 2 ampere current passes through 3 ohm resistance. Now we are to find here current passes through 3 ohm and 6 ohm resistance. Now use this and find it. So using the above formula, I1 is equal to R2. Here R2 means R3 in this case. So I1 equal to 6 upon R1 plus R2, 3 plus 6 and into I means 2 ampere. Now simplify it, 6 upon 9 into 2, 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9, that is 4 upon 3 ampere. It is same as the previous result. And I2 is equal to means R2, here 3 upon 3 plus 6 into net current is 2 ampere, that is 3 upon 9 into 2. So 3 3 is 9 and this is 2 by 3 ampere. Clear? So आज के लेक्चर में हम यहीं पर फिनिश कर रहे हैं. आज हमने समझा सीरीज एंड पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेजिस्टेंसेस एंड प्रॉब्लम्स बेस्ड ऑन इट. क्लियर? I hope you all understand. Okay, we will meet in next lecture. Thank you for watching and thank you for attending the class.